morning, guys. Yes, it's morning. I'm just waking up, having my coffee. It has been one heck of a morning so far. It is only 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already dealing with a lot. So, and by the way, I get up like every morning by 7 o'clock. So, I'm out at Valley of Fire, which is right outside of Vegas. And Valley of Fire is such a beautiful place, and I love it out here. I've been coming out here to Valley of Fire for years, but I've never done a video of Valley of Fire, so figured I'd come out here since I was in the area and spend a little time out here. Well, let me start off by saying I knew, because I look at the weather everywhere that I go. And I constantly look at the weather, like every day. When I know I'm going to go somewhere, like Valley of Fire, I check the weather every day. Because I know the weather changes constantly. And I know we're having some crazy weather over here on the West Coast right now, too. That is constantly changing. So, I knew that Valley of Fire today was going to have 96% chance of rain. And that's fine. I can wait it out, you know. I can take a day and just wait it out. You know, I can't have all sunshiny days every single day. It'd be nice if I could, but I can't. So, what I did not put into consideration was the wind. So let me tell you, the wind was horrible last night. I barely got any sleep last night. So before you guys start criticizing my bags underneath my eyes, it is because I got no sleep. So the wind was so bad that my Jeep was rocking back and forth. And that was from the wind. And as you guys could see, it was rocking so hard. My window covering back there fell off. And then also my little cell phone booster thing that I had it up against the side of my Jeep on the inside, and it was with Velcro, and that fell down. But then to top it all off, I get up this morning, and mind you, I've camped in high winds before. I have been in some high winds and rain before, but these winds were probably the worst I've ever been in. So I wake up, I look outside, and my tent, because I had set my tent up when I arrived here yesterday. The whole plan was, because you guys know I use my tent as my lounge area. So the whole plan was, because I knew that there was going to be 96% chance of rain today, so I figured it'd be raining the whole entire day, was I was going to use my lounge area and just go inside the tent and make my coffee, hang out in there, and just hang out inside the tent. Well, the tent got messed up from the wind. The poles were all sticking up in the air. The top, the rain fly had blown off of the tent. So now there's water all inside the tent. So this morning, while it was raining, it's still raining right now if you guys can't hear, but while it was raining this morning, I had to put on my rain jacket because I have a raincoat. I had to put on my raincoat, and I had to go out there in the rain in the cold weather. It was in the 30s this morning. Well, still is. It's still this morning. And I had to go out there and try to get the top to the tent back on and get the poles back connected and stuff. That was fun. No. So my fingers were numb because they were cold. My whole entire rain jacket was soaking wet. If you guys have watched the video before about my tent, then you guys know that it's a hassle for me to get that rain fly on because of the fact that I'm short and the tent is tall. So that was fun. So yeah, that's how my morning has started off. But to top it all off, because of the weather outside and the bad wind, you guys know I have to have my coffee every morning. I have to have my coffee. Well, Can't go inside my tent to make coffee because it is soaking wet with water. And I really hope it holds up for the rest of the day. So I had to figure it out. And you guys know I have the jet boil. And actually, I now have the jet boil where it has the press, the French press. So somebody sent me the jet boil with the French press. Thank goodness. So now I don't have to, like, with my other jet boil, I don't have to boil the water and then take my French press that I have that's separate and put it in there, because that would have been a lot to do this morning. I was able to do it all with just my one jet boil, because now it has the French press with the jet boil. So I had to bring the jet boil in the Jeep, and I had to make my coffee inside the Jeep. Well, the Jeep is very tiny, as we know, and I opened up the door to put the coffee inside my coffee cup. Well, when I opened up the door to put the coffee inside my coffee cup, the coffee spilled all over my leg and my pants. So yeah, how's everybody's morning going? Because that's how my morning is going. This has probably been one of the worst days so far with weather and me. And I have camped in some pretty bad weather, but this has topped it off for sure. So, anyways, it looks like, oh, and then to top it all off, which I knew, I don't have any cell phone signal where I'm at. So today's going to be a long one. But I knew I wasn't going to have any cell phone signal, and actually it's probably good to take a break from the cell phone every once in a while, and the internet and stuff, you know. So I was looking forward to just taking a break with the phone and all that stuff while I'm here. Now I'm questioning that. But I'm still happy I'm here, and I'm not moving. So, yeah. So last night, before I went to bed, I actually drove up the road so I could check the weather one more time and actually call my aunt, because you guys know I talk to my aunt all the time. So yeah, it looked like the weather has changed again, and not only is it 96% chance of rain today and very windy all day, looks like we're going to have rain tomorrow too. So, looks like I don't really have a lot of time to go and film today or tomorrow. But I'm out here for a little while, so I am going to get some filming done of Valley of Fire. Just not today and tomorrow. So I wanted to get a video out to you guys. And this is going to be that video. It's a good thing that I try to stay positive about everything, and I try to look at the good in everything. And when I say I'm looking at the good in this whole situation, me looking at the good is just knowing how blessed I am to even be able to do what I'm doing and to enjoy Mother Nature and just be in the middle of Mother Nature. Yeah. And that's how I had to look at things this morning after I took a couple of deep breaths. Deep breaths. But I did, when I arrived yesterday, get some beautiful pictures of the surrounding area where I'm camped at and everything, which I'll share in this video right here so you guys can have a little upcoming peek of all the stuff that I'm about to film out here. I'm so excited to be out here in Valley of Fire and film everything and show you guys, because it's so beautiful. It's like a whole different world here. So, yeah, where I'm camping at is all these red rock formations and stuff. Here, I'll share a picture with you guys right now. It's beautiful, huh? And red's my favorite color, so I'm surrounded by red rocks. So, yeah, I'm hanging out here at Valley of Fire for about a week now. And, well, I'm going to be here for about a week. And after I leave here, then I'm going to start working my way out to Moab, to the campground and the shop that I was at last season, last summer. So I'm not going to lie to you guys, because of this bad weather that we're getting over here on this side of the, states. And we already know that Utah gets a lot of snow anyways. I'm not looking forward to driving through Utah. I really don't do well driving in snow. It's just, I don't do well. My tires, before you guys say anything, they are snow rated tires. Yeah, I just don't trust other drivers. I don't trust me driving in snow. You got the ice on the road, black ice. Like, I am a nervous wreck driving in snow. I've done it before, but it was just it was driving through Utah, and it was just through sections that I would have to hit snow and stuff. So yeah, so you guys keep me in your thoughts whenever I'm making my trip through Utah, getting over there. And I do know that where the campground and the shop is, where my trailer and all that is, I know that right now they're getting a whole bunch of snow. But I have to work my way over there now, because I actually did get rid of the trailer. So the trailer is actually going to a really good friend of mine named Chelsea. She lives in Texas, and I've known her since I was in my early 20s. So she is getting the trailer, which I'm happy it's somebody that I know. And the only time she can come pick up the trailer is the week that I'm meeting her out there. So that's why I have to go out there now. Well, in a couple weeks. So I'm hoping the snow just lets up a little bit by the time I get out there, because I don't know. I am very, very nervous about driving out there. So I'm just glad that I sold the trailer. Well, I didn't. So I still owed money on the trailer. I was making payments on the trailer. So basically, since she's a good friend of mine, she's always wanted to do what I'm doing. She's just going to start off slowly by just living in the trailer first. So I decided to just let her take over the payments. So I'm not even making any money off the trailer, which is fine, because I only had it a little over a year anyways. So yeah, so I'm just transferring it to her, and she's just taking over the payments. I'm just wiping my hands of it. Done. So, and then before a lot of you guys say, oh, isn't it so much better to have the trailer? It is better to have the trailer, meaning the extra amenities, the bathroom, the bed, the kitchen, the heat, the air conditioner, and just a home. But honestly, everything I had in that trailer, I have in this Jeep now. And it's just a lot less stressful on me, and a lot less stressful on my Jeep to not tow the trailer. I can get to places so much better, get to harder places that I couldn't with towing the trailer. So I'm just happy and content doing it with the Jeep right now. When that time comes that I want to take a break or whatever, when that time comes, we'll cross that time. So, as you guys know, I can always go to my aunt's house and take a break there, and then get back on the road too. But yeah, I'm just happy doing what I'm doing. I really am. So, I love living out of my Jeep. I love sleeping in my Jeep. I didn't like making coffee inside my Jeep. But I'm happy. I really am. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm heading up to Moab to go get that taken care of. And after I get that all handled, I'm hoping to not be there that long. And then I'm going to move on and start working my way to some excited places. I have some places lined up that I'm really excited to go see. Obviously, I'm not going to share that with you guys because I don't like giving up my itinerary and where I'm going. But, yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I've been really busy over this last 2 months. over the last 2 months with a lot of stuff, you know. So, like, I had to wait around in Arizona until I could have my interview with Bob Wells. So that took up a lot of my time down there. And then I had some things I had to get a lot of work done on my Jeep here in Vegas. So I was out here in Vegas for a while. So yeah, it's been a weird, crazy last couple of months. So I haven't really been doing too much exploring. So that's why I'm kind of happy to be here at Valley of Fire and just be here at this beautiful place for about a week and get to share a lot with you guys of this place because it's so beautiful. If you guys have never been to Valley of Fire or don't know about it, look it up. It is so pretty. So yeah, gonna take the rest of the day and probably sit in my Jeep because I can't go sit in my lounge area of the tent because it's soaking wet. So I'm going to have to dry that tent out and everything. Probably could have been washed anyway, so it's getting washed. See, I try to look at the positive in things. But yeah, so get ready to see some really awesome videos. And if I hit any snow going through Utah, which I know I'm going to try to get some video of all that. I'm really nervous driving through Utah. But, yeah. Thank goodness I have, some movies and stuff downloaded on my laptop and my phone, so, and I have a book. I like to read, so I do have a book. So I think that's what today is going to be, is read some books, or read some of my book, and, watch a movie or TV shows. I don't know. Deal with rain. Alright. Until next time.